countdown for today's local news and information. KNIA in Knoxville, Indianola, your official weatherology forecast coming up. Also, we've got home shopping extravaganza on the way as well, February 21st through the 23rd. Pick up a list at KNIA-KRLS.com. One to count on for today's local news. KNIA in Knoxville, Indianola.
Now time for your community calendar on KNIA True Country.
The Knoxville Library hours are Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday from 0138. Call 828-0585 or email knoxlib@knoxville.lib.ia.us. If your club or organization has an upcoming event, click the Contact Us link at KNIA-KRLS.com.
We love celebrating with our listeners on KNIA. Whether it's your birthday or anniversary, we take pride in sharing your special day with your friends and family during the Radio Birthday Show and Castle Ridge Winery Anniversary Show during the KNIA Morning Magazine just before 8 a.m. To get a birthday or anniversary listed, call us at 842-3161 or 962-5979 or click Contact Us at KNIA-KRLS.com. The one to count for today's news. KNIA, Knoxville, Indianola.
This is Todd Chambers from the McKay Group. I want to thank everyone who already does their insurance business through us. I want you to know that we've added a lot of carriers over the past couple of years, and we now have more plans and options than ever before. So if you haven't had us review your coverage lately, please give us a call and let us do that. For those who aren't insured clients already, please give us a call at 641-842-2135. This is the best time ever to let us shop your insurance for you, and we would love to earn your business.
Winter weather is here, so be extra careful when driving. Rear-end collisions are common on snow-covered and icy roads. Increase your following distance and be extra alert for sudden stops by the driver ahead of you. Adjust your speed to the changing road conditions. Change your driving habits to correspond to the need for increased caution during the bad winter months. This is Trooper Darren Flair of the Iowa State Patrol. All of KNIA's award-winning news and sports stories can be found online at KNIA-KRLS.com. While you're there, you can check out interview programs, archive game broadcasts, upcoming events on our community calendar, weather forecasts, and more. Visit KNIA-KRLS.com to stay in the loop on what's happening in your neck of the woods. The one to count on for today's news and local information is KNIA in Knoxville, Indianola.
Hi, I'm Marion County Engineer Tyler Christian. When severe winter weather affects Marion County residents, I'll call KNIA first, so you'll get the information first, fast, and accurately. The one to count on for up-to-the-minute severe weather information is KNIA.
This KNIA weatherology forecast is brought to you by HormelJob.com.
True Country Weather.
I'm Derek Height with your True Country Weatherology forecast. A winter storm watch begins at 9 p.m. tomorrow night and continues until 6 p.m. Thursday night. Slight chance for scattered showers tonight, otherwise cloudy. Lows around 31, southwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. High of 39 tomorrow, overcast. Snow likely tomorrow night, lows around 20. 5 to 10 inches of snow tomorrow night through Thursday. Currently, it's 48 degrees.
Hi, this is Russ with Bruxford's Home Center, and we're proud to be a sponsor of Knoxville Athletics on the home and away voice of the Panthers, 95.3 KNIA.
KNIA Country.
Welcome to this exclusive presentation of live high school basketball coverage on the one to count on for today's local sports, KNIA KRLS. Streaming at KNIA-KRLS.com and on the free KNIA KRLS app.
4 seconds to go. Tauke to beat the buzzer. Boom! Kylie Tauke!
Back to Paige Steenhook, corner three, Tori Lindsay, and Lindsay nothing but net as PCM takes a 32-14 lead.
Willis gets it out to Carson Udemark, a wide open three, splashed out, Carson Udemark, and Adel in the first half of play.
We'll get you ready for all of tonight's action with our keys to the game, starting lineups, colors of the game, and more.
Bourne heat check, step back, nothing but net. 6 3-pointers for Reddick Bourne, 35 points.
Terps are using her quickness to get up the court. And can she lay it off the glass and in? Yes! That's her play right there.
Back out to Heimbach, 3 seconds, Heimbach floater for the win. Knocks it down, he gets it, and that does it, Dakota Heimbach hits the winner, and the Indians win 46-45.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA KRLS.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody, from Norwalk, Iowa. You're listening to high school basketball on 94.3 KNIA and KNIA-KRLS.com. Mike Effner along with Chris Larson, and tonight we've got non-conference boys basketball as the 6th-ranked Norwalk boys host ADM. The Warriors moved up a spot in the Class 4A rankings this week. They're 16-3 overall. They've won 12 straight ball games. ADM comes in with a 10-10 record. They've lost a couple in a row to good quality teams, Winterset and Carroll. Coach, I think could be looking at a pretty good ball game though tonight.
Yeah, it should be a really fun one. If you think back to the beginning of the season when we played Winterset, that was a really good ball game. We ended up getting them in overtime, but I would say this ADM team is very similar. Just a lot of ballers out there. We might have the size and physicality edge on them, but these guys are good basketball players, and they know how to win.
Yeah, a lot of guys getting in the scoring column for ADM. I think you've got 8 guys averaging between 3 points and 15 a game, so a little bit of depth on their team, and we know Norwalk relies heavily on their top 4 scorers, but they go into the bench a little bit as well with Grady Segrist and Ian Fisher, and even a little deeper than that. So should be a up-tempo, good ball game to watch tonight. We'll take a quick break here as they're about to play the national anthem. Be back after this on 94.3 KNIA.
Top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today. At Holland Farms Senior Living in Norwalk, their goal is for every resident to make Holland Farms their home for years to come by offering services in 3 distinct residential options: carefree living, assisted living, and memory care. Holland Farms can gladly serve the needs of all who reside in their community. Holland Farms Senior Living opened its doors in May of 2021 and is conveniently located at 2800 Sunset Drive, right next to Elizabeth Holland Park. If you are interested in learning more about Norwalk's newest senior living community and would like to schedule a tour, simply visit hollandfarmsliving.com.
Unity Point Clinic Norwalk provides family medicine for people of all ages in Norwalk and the surrounding area. Conveniently located at 801 Colonial Circle and open Monday through Thursday 7:30 to 5:30 and Fridays 7:30 to 5, Unity Point Clinic Norwalk can provide a variety of services for your physical, emotional, and mental health needs, such as routine checkups, immunizations, annual physical exams, and other preventative care. When it comes to your health, trust the professionals at Unity Point Clinic in Norwalk.
At Harvey's Automotive and Machine in Norwalk, your CarQuest Auto Parts team members are here to ensure you get the right parts the first time. Their stores offer a variety of free services and convenient hours to help make your life easier and your driving experience as smooth as possible. At Harvey's Automotive, customer service is driven by independent owners who are passionate about delivering excellence in everything they do. Harvey's Automotive is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School Athletics, and they would like to wish all the Warrior teams good luck.
Welcome back to Norwalk. Mike Effner along with Chris Larson, and they're introducing the starting lineups now, and we'll take a look at those starting lineups as well. First of all, for the host Norwalk Warriors, number 0, Reddick Bourne, 17.9 points a game, and about 6 rebounds and 5 assists as well. Number 1, Jack Brown, 5'10 senior, 8.8 points a game. Number 2, Braden Carlson, a 6'4 senior, 15 points a game and 7.7 rebounds. Number 3, Cameron Thomas, 6'1 sophomore, 4 points a game. And rounding it out, number 32, Aiden Harder, 6'3 junior, 10.3 points a game and 4.1 rebounds. For the ADM Tigers, number 5, Bennett Holmgren, 6'3 senior, 5.9 points a game. Number 13, Adam Bright, 6'3 junior, 14.7 a game and 4 rebounds. Number 15, Brevin Dahl, 6'1 junior, 7.4 points a game. Number 21, Ryland Stein Smith, 5'9 junior, 9.6 points a game. And number 23, Vince Benetti, 10.3 points a game, nearly a double-double. He averages 9.5 rebounds as well. Those are your starters, and now we've got to get a look at the Greg Young Chevrolet keys to the game tonight. Take it away, Coach.
Yeah, you know, my first key is be great, not good. And what I mean by that is don't come up here and you know, let's try and be great on all possessions. Don't get into that thing of thinking, oh, we're playing a team that's 500 and we're just going to make sure that we get our points. Points just tends to be the big one. Have great possessions. That leads to also the defensive end. We're going to know if Norwalk's locked in. I think they can dominate this game from a defensive standpoint. We play our best basketball when we dominate on the defensive end and just let offense come to us. So we're going to know early where our mindset is. And then finally, I just tune it up. It's tournament time. These 2 games that we have this week are really just about a little tune-up. But when you do those things, you want to do all the little things well. And we'll try and point those out to you as the broadcast goes on tonight.
So those are Greg Young Chevrolet radio keys to the game. Let Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk go the extra mile for you with award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care. Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk. And they've introduced the ADM starters. Now it's the host Warriors being introduced. And like you said, Chris, this team hangs its hat on defense. It's been that way pretty much all year long, especially since their last loss to Dallas Center Grimes. Really committed to that defensive end. Tough man-to-man, and they can tune it up with some three-quarter court traps and pressure. They've shown that to be effective as well.
You know, I just thought Coach Pelzer did such a wonderful job along with his coaching staff after that last DCG game. That was their last loss. But, you know, I know that he had a conversation with me. He's like, we gotta get our identity back. And they wanted their identity. They sit and preach toughness. They preach defense. He goes, but then we're not doing it when we get in the game. And now they've just really emphasized that's their calling card. That's going to be consistent every night. We're kind of seeing different scores, you know, from night to night. And some night it's Braden on the inside. Sometimes it's Jack on the outside. You know, I think there's also some consistency from other guys like Reddick and Aiden. But what's made this a top 10 team in the state is the defensive end and their attentive to detail, or their attentiveness to detail there.
So we're getting ready for the opening tip here. It's going to be Braden Carlson going up against Vince Benetti. And the tip actually goes out of bounds.
Yep, there you go.
Going to be Norwalk basketball.
Yep. Stein Smith just glanced off his hands. So, you know, we'll get the first possession of the night.
Warriors will have it first. One of the guys to watch for ADM, their three-point shooter, Adam Bright.
Yep.
69 for 144 on the year, so shooting about 50% from the arc. Aiden Harder's three-pointers no good for Norwalk. Tigers have the board.
Our first fun fact of the night, Adam's mom used to be a PE teacher here. So if any of our listeners, sorry, we got a rebound there, but remember Miss Hanson was their PE teacher. That's her son.
And Adam Bright, also the nephew of Harlan girls basketball coach Zach Clausen, who just chimed in earlier.
Yeah, said that
via
he
text.
was saying how you said that.
So he's got a lot of connections.
Yep. I think his dad was a really good player up at BV.
Had a couple of missed shots for both teams so far. Now Norwalk's got the rebound here. They're looking to get out and run, but ADM gets back, so they'll reset it.
Good decision by Braden to run some offense here.
Now an open 18-footer for Cam Thomas, no good. This time the rebound for Ryland Stein Smith. So both teams getting looks, kind of settling for outside shots. There's a steal by Harder, behind the back dribble. Now he kind of loses control.
Little bit of a frantic start here on both ends of the court.
Oh, Cam Thomas inside has his shot rejected by Vince Benetti. So no dice so far in the scoring column. 6:36 to go in the opening quarter.
Like I said, this is what you're going to see out of this ADM team. They're really gritty and tough. All their guys can score, and there you go right there.
Yeah, Brevin Dowell with a tough drive down the right side of the lane, banks it in, and it's 2-0 ADM.
Speaking of good dad players, I believe his dad is still the leading scorer in Simpson men's basketball history. I think. I might be wrong.
And if a 100-yard dash breaks out tonight, Dowell would be the favorite.
He's also the guy there. Good-looking athlete.
Yeah, had a great season on the football field as well for ADM. Getting them to the semifinals in the Dome. Thomas is going to take another long two. I think
shot clock.
Got a piece of it. Shot clock was winding down. Benetti might have got a piece of that. So another scoreless possession for Norwalk. 5:44 left. Opening quarter. ADM leads it 2-0.
Norwalk's doing a nice job, though, digging in on the defensive end. You know, this is one of those nights you like the start, though. We're not heating it up on the offensive end.
Now a three-pointer on the way. Air ball by Bennett Holmgren. Or Holmberg, excuse me.
But it's such a key, right? We've struggled to get going offensively early. That's fine. They've only scored 2 points. We're right where we need to be. That's what we're talking about, hanging our head on our defense, or hanging our hat on our defense.
Kind of the same the other night when all the seniors got the start. They got up a three early, but then they had about 5 or 6 straight possessions. There's the lob, and Carlson can't finish, but he gets his own putback. Puts it in.
Moses Malone, right? We had that. We like to comment on Moses Malone on those padding your stats on rebounds.
It's our daily Moses Malone mention for the night. Carlson very rarely doesn't finish on the lob.
Good point.
He got it back and put it in. So 2-2. Now driving in baseline and drawing some contact is Adam Bright, and they're going to get the foul here. So Bright will go to the line.
Nice move by Bright. I've kind of been excited to watch him play, like I said, knowing his parents, and kind of been keeping track of me. I think he's shooting about 49% from the three this year.
Yeah, and the free throw line, pretty good as well. 29 for 33, 88%, but he missed the first one.
That is what you can call the old announcer's jinx right there.
He missed it before I even got a word out of my mouth.
You're not taking any credit for that.
He makes the second one, though, 1 for 2.
Coach Clausen will be mad at you.
I'll try not to jinx him anymore. 3-2 ADM.
Unless if it gets to a big part of the game, we might have to.
Oh, yeah, then all bets are off.
That's right. All right, let's see if we can't get a bucket here.
Aiden Harder, nice drive, spin move. He draws contact, but no foul. Now they're going to get an over-the-back call on Brevin Dowell as Cam Thomas was in there fighting for the offensive board. So Norwalk will take it out under their own basket. This time the lob for Braden Carlson. He finishes with a nice soft touch from 5 feet. So Norwalk has their first lead of the night at 4-3.
You see that all the time. You know, we do such and a little breakaway.
Steal away. Carlson, not quite a dunk, but he put it in right over the top of the net. So 6 early points for Braden Carlson there. He scores off his own steal, and it's 6-3 Norwalk.
Couldn't quite get his footwork down there, but still a steal and score. That's going to be another turnover there.
Aiden Harder with the defensive pressure, and it goes out of bounds off Bennett Holmberg.
Where is the game being impacted right now, right? The defensive end. And that's exactly what you want to see heading into the tournament, because during tournament games, there's so much energy and juice. It's hard to do a lot of offensive things. You can play really great defense, though.
A little bit more than halfway through the first quarter now. 6-3 Norwalk. They trailed it early.
Back cut. Nope.
Oh, that's a good heads-up play on the steal there by Ryan Conrad off the bench. They tried to go back door. He gets the steal. So now we start to see some of that depth for ADM with Conrad in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going to try to go inside, but Grady Segrist, so the 6th man for both teams have back-to-back steals.
Yeah, how about that? I feel like Grady just gets better exponentially each game, just growing into his body, looking good.
Harder working inside on Conrad. They tried to go after the mismatch there, but the turnaround shot no good.
Aiden has been doing such a good job letting the game come to him here recently. I think he's really been a strength of his in the last, let's say 6 weeks. And let's say that tonight he's just gotten off to a little bit of a start where he's pressing just a little bit. I'd like to see him just focusing on a little defense, let the offense come.
Brevin Dow this time, another aggressive drive by the Tigers. He's fouled on the runner in the lane, so Dow will go to the line. His first attempt is no good.
Yeah.
Tigers 1 for 3 at the line thus far.
And second foul on Aiden Harder as well, so he's going to take a seat on the bench. Norwalk will go with Ian Fisher.
And there's another guy who's improved throughout the season.
Absolutely.
His minutes have gone up and his play has gotten better. Second one good.
Pretty consistent every night with the hustle and the physicality inside, which is always good.
Yeah, so we'll see the matchup now with him and Vince Benetti down there. That's a couple of big guys. They tried to get it into Fisher, but the pass was tipped and is stolen away by the Tigers. Now in transition, three-pointer on the way is up and good, and that's our guy, Adam Bright.
That's a quick release, too. That's nice.
Showing the quick release and the nice touch from about 20 feet out. Puts ADM back on top 7-6, and the Warriors are going to get a quick timeout.
Yeah, a little bit of a rocky start here for the Warriors. Hasn't been great on offense. Defensively, got to just make sure we get back in transition. I'm telling you, ADM has a really nice little ball club. And I think they're very capable of beating anybody, and especially beating the Warriors tonight. So we're going to just we're being a little loose with the ball. Kind of some of the things that we pointed out at the beginning. I haven't loved the start. It seems like we've been a little loose on offense, not great execution. So let's see if we can't get our defense to lead to some easy baskets.
Yeah, it's led to one so far, and we talk about how good the Little Hawkeye Conference is night in and night out. Well, the Raccoon River's pretty darn good,
it
too.
It is, absolutely.
And that's where ADM hails from. Again, their last 2 losses were a one-pointer to Winterset and then about a 12-pointer against Carroll.
Yep. Let's keep an eye on, okay, they come out into a 2-1-2 press. I'm sure Coach Pelzer was hoping to maybe get an offensive set. Yep, they're going to get into man, so let's see what we call out of that timeout now.
And it'll be good for the Norwalk Warriors to face some pressure tonight, too. I haven't seen a lot lately. 13 on the shot clock here. Bourne's going to try to go baseline, nearly dribble on the line, and he did. So another turnover on the Warriors. That's probably 3 or 4 so far, uncharacteristically for the Warriors.
Well, and don't forget, too, though, this is a huge game for ADM. They're heading into the tournament as well. And when you start getting ranked in 4A, that puts a big target on Norwalk's back.
Yeah, for sure. ADM like nothing better than to represent their conference here tonight with a big win. Three-pointer up and no good by Conrad. And then on the rebound, they got over the back call, as I think Fisher had good position down there under the basket.
And I'll tell you, we've been playing this game for probably 20 years to end the season and the last week of the regular season, because we always end a week early with Pella Christian, and I can only remember maybe 2 or 3 times where it wasn't like a dogfight.
Now an open three-pointer for Grady Segrist. He knocks it down, assists Jack Brown. So the Warriors are back on top 9-7.
Good, nice shot in rhythm. Good pass by Jack to get it to him, and then Grady shooting it with confidence. There we
Shot
go.
was no good. Fight for the rebound. Now a transition opportunity. Bourne ahead to Brown. Layup is good. Thing of beauty.
Yeah, get that transition offense going a little bit. Gets us moving and playing the game a little bit more at our speed.
First bucket for Brown. It's 11-7. Norwalk's biggest lead of the game. Warriors in there man-to-man. Now a deep pull-up by Conrad. No good this time. Benetti with the board underneath. Scores and fouled.
Yeah, Ian got caught kind of watching on that one. You got to make sure to get a body into him and box him out. 2 strong kids in there with Benetti and Fisher.
For sure, definitely. That's the first bucket for Benetti. He's going to go to the free throw line. He's struggled a little bit at the line. 37 for 87 on the year.
Well, we'll see if you can't talk him into one, maybe.
I may have just done it. The and one is good. So Vince Benetti completes the three-point play. Now it's a one-point game again with a minute to go. 11-10. Norwalk leads ADM. Mike Effner and Chris Larson with you on 94.3 KNIA. You can listen to us on KNIAKRLS.com as well. And you can check us the video out on Warrior Productions YouTube channel.
They're doing a really nice job. They're playing a good pack line defense and forcing the Warriors. I think
Carlson baseline drive. He throws it away. Stolen away by ADM. Tyler Gelhar with the steal.
Probably going to hold for one shot. Coach is trying to tell him, but Bright didn't hear him.
Yeah, Bright goes all the way down the lane and scores. Does leave Norwalk with 20 seconds, but back in the lead is ADM.
Coach is like, no, okay, well, we'll take the bucket.
As good as they've been playing on defense, you know, that might not cost them. 8 seconds left. Bourne's got it in his hands. He dribbles to the top of the key. Now splits 2 defenders. It goes out of bounds off an ADM player. It'll stay with the Warriors, but just 2.3 on the clock. They'll inbound from under their own basket.
Yep, look at there. They were ready that time. Let's see.
They run the play.
Good.
Bourne, can he get it off in time? No, the shot is up. It was short. Wouldn't have counted anyway. So an excellent quarter for ADM, especially defensively. They come in here and play right with Norwalk so far. ADM 12, Norwalk 11 after 1 quarter. We'll be back right after this on 94.3 KNIA.
Precision is a premier upscale real estate firm specializing in new construction, residential, and commercial real estate in central Iowa. Their mission is to provide a better type of service for both the realtor and clientele through the use of technology, agent experience, and exceptional market knowledge. Contact RE/MAX Precision today at 515-201-4203. RE/MAX Precision of Norwalk is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School athletics, and they want to wish the Warrior student athletes and teams an outstanding school year.
Hey, Grandpa, how have you kept Grandma so happy all these years?
I always remember the important times, like her birthday, and you better believe I always send my sugar flowers on Valentine's Day.
But, Grandpa, aren't flowers kind of old-fashioned?
Sonny, you'll realize some things just don't go out of style. So do the right thing and get your special lady some flowers for Valentine's Day. And I know the perfect spot. Bellflower Florist and Gifts.
In Norwalk?
Yes, at Bellflower Florist and Gifts in Norwalk, you can't go wrong.
Second quarter about to begin. ADM 12, Norwalk 11. We'll try to get you a few score updates here as well. Pella Boys leading Mount Pleasant 27-21 at the half. EBF over Pella Christian 27-16. That's a tournament game, I believe. Now Mount Pleasant 41, Pella 38 after 3.
Is that girls?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, I don't think it's boys yet, because I don't think they're in the same bracket.
Yep. The update I got didn't say boys or girls. That would be a tournament game. Pella Christian down to Eddyville Blakesburg.
Good
After
pass.
a miss by ADM, Norwalk's got it. 3-pointer by Thomas was no good, but the Warriors get the offensive board. Now Carlson has it knocked away.
You can see ADM's a really physical defensive team, and that's given the Warriors some trouble early. Not Cam Thomas right there with an and one.
And one for Cam Thomas. He'll go to the line, so a big bucket for Cam after missing few shots on the perimeter so far. Now he scores inside. So a few lead changes early. Now Norwalk back on top 13-12. Make it 14-12 as Thomas completes the three-point play. What do we have on the inbounds? Turnover? End line, baseline violation there. Must have stepped over. So
I wasn't watching. I was seeing what defense we were setting up, and it was strange. I mean, everybody is a little confused.
I was writing down the basket. Now Bourne for
There we
three,
go.
and what a big possession. That's a 6-point possession, and it's not over yet as they call a foul on the three, so a possible 7-point trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's a huge bucket by Reddick, and yeah, it was well after the shot. That was a Reddick has a little bit of a tendency. He kind of kicks his feet out, and so I think he might have got one there. But 7-point possession that turns the game around in a hurry.
Did you ever coach any of those?
With the kickouts?
No, any of those 7-point trips.
7-point possession, boy. If I knew how to, I would have called it every time.
I think we've definitely got a early candidate for the play of the game.
Yeah, right.
Now ADM with it. Suddenly down by 6. They were up 1 at the quarter break.
Yeah.
And 7 points in about 5 seconds there for Norwalk. They go inside to Benetti. Turnaround shot.
Nice.
No, that was Grant.
That's 33.
Yeah. Reichnovsky. I'll give that a go.
I think you see why ADM had such a good football team, though. They have some really nice-looking athletes out there.
First two for Reichnovsky. Now Carlson
There you
spin
go.
move in the lane. There's the Braden Carlson we know.
Such soft touch around the rim. Really great job with his footwork, with the jump stop, and then spinning right into a basket.
So it's back to a 6-point game, 20-14 Norwalk. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. They're going to go back in there to number 33.
Yeah.
Reichnovsky making a move, but can't finish with the left hand. Rebounded by Segrist. Here come the Warriors with Brown.
I like when we push. I really think we're getting better looks off of our transition.
A little pick and roll here. Now a pop from the baseline by Carlson, no good. Nice play there, just couldn't hit the shot he normally makes. And ADM looking to call a timeout here. Looks like a 30-second timeout.
I know they're not our listening station, but I might be looking up a little bit of Newton Bondurant Farrar tonight as well. Really a huge 3A matchup. I think number 1 against number 6, and a lot of little Hawkeye, Raccoon River, tradition there as well.
Yeah, so Newton didn't drop too far after the loss to Norwalk last week.
3A, as you know, I'm on that committee for the rankings, and 3A's been tricky this year because everybody's just kept losing. You know, there's a lot of 14-5, 14-6 teams other than Bondurant, and it's going to be really interesting to see how them and Newton square off.
I've noticed Bishop Heelan's gotten back in the mix a little bit. Wonder what they've got to offer this year. They've had some lean years, I guess, for them.
Yeah, and again, kind of fighting for that 7, 8, 9 spot last week, and everybody lost, so it's kind of weird.
Dahl drives in with a leaner off the glass. Nice shot by Brevin Dahl.
He is really bouncy, isn't he? I mean, just you can see why he's such a good football player and a good track runner.
So back to a 4-point game. 20-16, Norwalk leads ADM in a really solid non-conference matchup here tonight. Warriors may get another one of those on Thursday, but they may not. It might be postponed tonight at Dowling, but doesn't
maybe
sound
on
like
Friday, I think.
Yeah, leaning towards Friday now if the forecast holds. Bourne drives in, draws contact. He'll go to the line.
Be all right. Snow days are always nice, Mike. We never complain about snow days.
I don't know what those are.
You should try one. It's fun.
First free throw by Bourne is up and good. 82% free throw shooter on the year. He's got 5 points. Bourne trying to make it a 6-point game again, and does.
Very nice.
22-16 Norwalk.
Oh, good D.
Stolen away by Bourne. 2-on-1 opportunity. Finds Cam Thomas. Good pass, good finish, and a bucket for Cameron Thomas.
Yep, good pass by Reddick and a good physical defense as well.
So defense leads to offense once again. Crowd wanted to travel there, no call. Now a tough fadeaway shot, no good by Bright.
Really good defense by Jack Brown right there.
ADM will take it out under their own basket. 23 left on the shot clock. Now another shot by Bright. Not an easy one there either, but from 17 it's good. So 24-18. 8 points now for Bright, more than halfway to his average.
Yeah,
now,
there's that little isolation they like to run with Carlson.
Good position by Carlson, but good defense down there by Benetti. Made it a tough turnaround shot, no good. Tigers got it back. Dahl drives in there. Looked like maybe some steps, but they got contact first.
It's really turning into a physical ball game, you know. This is it kind of what I expected out of this ADM team, you know. I'm impressed so far with their physicality and just the way they play the game.
First foul on Carlson, I believe the 4th on the team. Now a three-pointer is no good from the corner by Holmberg. They get the rebound and throw it away.
Yeah. The big guy there for ADM was mad at his catcher for not catching a 97-mile-an-hour fastball 2 feet out of the zone.
A lot of heat on that one for the distance it had to travel. trying to get Carlson inside again, but now that leaves Cam Thomas wide open for three, no good. And then on the rebound, Carlson picks up his second, so 2 quick fouls on Braden Carlson.
This is really good for the Warriors because they're doing a nice job scheming up defensively. They're not guarding, Cameron very tight. Cameron's got to remember, we've talked about this before, that does not mean you just have to settle for jumpers all the time. There's a reason they're guarding you like that. There's a lot of other things you can do on the offensive end other than shoot, so he needs to remember that.
Thomas much better when he gets those three-pointers in rhythm.
Yep.
Now
So
a nice backdoor cut, but losing the handle was Holmberg. ADM maintains possession. Now driving down the right side on Bourne. Tough shot by Stein Smith was no good, but the putback is good by Benetti.
Keep an eye on Benetti. Every offensive rebound, it's two-hand shoves in the back. I can't imagine Coach Pelt. Yep, look at that. Oh, man. Darn it. They called a moving screen there.
Moving screen.
I don't know if I agree with the call, but I liked what they called. They used Cam Thomas as a screener to help get Reddick open. Okay, there we go. Thank you, because I was like, good correction. I wondered. I was like, man, he was not moving. So that makes more sense.
So instead of blocking foul called on ADM, the 6th foul on ADM, one away from the bonus now is Norwalk. They're up 24-20, 3:07 until halftime.
Okay, let's see again if we can't get Cam. Get up there and screen. That's fine.
Once again,
and then you can also use him to enter the post. Very nice entry. Move it.
They kick it back out. Good job by Carlson of realizing it wasn't a clean possession and kicking back out. Bourne's three-pointer was no good. Now on the rebound, looks like a tie-up. Benetti had it for ADM, but Thomas got in there and tied him up, and it'll stay with Norwalk now. So Norwalk's going to take it out under their own basket. New shot clock. Segrist getting a lot of minutes here early with Harder on the bench. Brown, deep three-pointer now, no good. So again, maybe settling for a three there. And the rebound ends up in the hands of Bright. Here come the Tigers, down just 4. 2.5 to go in the first half. Now a great baseline drive and a nice pass to Benetti. Assist from Stein Smith. So a good possession there for the Tigers, and it's a 2-point game.
Really nice pass there. And Benetti is I bet you he was a good football player as well. He's a strong kid. Go screen, Cam.
7 points for Benetti. Now it's a 2-point game, 24-22. Brown thinks about a three. Gets it to Thomas. Dribbles to the line, kicks it back out.
They're doing a nice job with their pack line defense, so then Reddick can't post up. Braden's having trouble posting up. Got to move without the ball. We're getting a little stagnant, and a lot of that has to do with their defense.
Oh, Bourne, tough drive. Finished with the left hand, but they wave it off, and we're going to call Bourne for the charge.
It was tough. You didn't really square him up.
Yeah, excellent. Tough finish for Bourne there. A tough shot, but they call him for the charge. So a turnover on the Warriors, and it goes back to ADM. They got a chance to tie or take the lead here with 1:40 left in the half.
Okay. Well, we're in for a dogfight.
Another
nice
feed.
pass.
Stein Smith to Benetti. It rolls off the rim. It's going to be saved
there
by
we go.
ADM, but Jack Brown intercepts the save. Here come the Warriors. We'll see if they can score in transition. Segrist open three off the dribble. No good. Benetti's got the board.
He is just taking care of the rebounds. You know, heads up, shooter.
Bright pull up from 17. He's got it.
He's a nice looking player, isn't he?
Yeah, those are tough shots. He's making them look a lot easier than they are. And a hand in his face.
Junior or sophomore? I know he's not.
Adam Bright's a junior, 6'3".
Yeah. Nice looking kid. Really good shot maker.
10 points now for Bright. Again, he averages just under 15 on the year. Carlson, tough pull up with Benetti in his face. Actually, no, it was Reichnovsky.
Yep.
On the defense, so didn't even draw iron there, and the Tigers get it back. Tie game, 24-24. Stein Smith drives right in on Thomas, but Thomas gets all ball. It goes, they call it jump. It's gonna stay with ADM.
Shot clock won't reset. We'll just we'll play it out right here. Oh, look at that. They got him.
They find Reichnovsky on the inbounds. He scores, and ADM, just like that, is up 26-24.
Norwalk will hold for one shot here. That's a good job by Coach Pelzer. Don't get yourself in a hurry, and get ahead. You still want the last shot of the half. There's a lot more basketball to be played in the second half. Get in at halftime, make a few adjustments. Give it up, give it up. Yeah, that was close.
So shot clock is off. 10 seconds now. Bourne with it way up top. He's guarded by Conrad. Gets a screen. Now 2 seconds left. He tries to fire a pass to Brown. He wasn't ready. It was off the mark, and it was right to the ADM bench. And with just under 1 second to go, ADM will have a chance to throw up a prayer here at the buzzer. It's going to be Stein Smith from well past half court, but it's no good. But finishing the half on a 14-6 run, ADM has taken a 2-point lead here at the half. Coach, we thought it would be close, and maybe ADM's brought even more to the table than we knew they had.
I'm going to tell you, I love this for the Warriors.
Yeah.
And I know our listeners might be like, what in the heck has Coach lost his mind? This is exactly what we need out of this game. And what I'm telling you is it's hard. It's hard as the season goes along. And you know what? We're announcing it as the lineups came out that we're on a 10-game win streak, or 12-game win streak, like before starting lineups. That's the worst thing going into a tournament, because you know what? All that matters is the game tonight. And we used to have an old saying, it's not how good you are, it's how good you play. And this whole body of work we've put together is wonderful, but the only thing that matters is how we play each game for the rest of the year, because we only have limited number of opportunities. This is going to be a great wake-up call, and it all started at the beginning, right? I think Aiden Harder got a couple silly fouls that he really shouldn't, and that kind of messed up our rotation, and we're a different team when he's out on the court, but he probably didn't have the right mental focus that he needs to. We're going to have a great opportunity to come out and at halftime make some adjustments and show them what Norwalk basketball is all about, and really be a good wake-up call. And kudos to ADM. I love everything about what they've done, right? Because they've come out like a hungry team that wants to. They're playing like they have something to prove.
Exactly. Words I was going to say there. Playing like that, led by Adam Bright's 10 points. It's ADM 26, Norwalk 24 at the half. We'll take a break here on 94.3 KNIA. Be back with more analysis right after this.
Job openings. Along with competitive pay, Smentech offers free medical insurance premiums, which means no payroll deductions. They also offer 100% employee-owned annual stock grants to build your retirement nest egg at no cost to you, as well as annual educational scholarships awarded to children of employees. Check out their job openings today at smentech.com/careers and come join the team at Smentech in Indianola. At Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk, your satisfaction is their top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today. At Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk, your satisfaction is their top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today. At Holland Farms Senior Living in Norwalk, their goal is for every resident to make Holland Farms their home for years to come by offering services in 3 distinct residential options: carefree living, assisted living, and memory care. Holland Farms can gladly serve the needs of all who reside in their community. Holland Farms Senior Living opened its doors in May of 2021 and is conveniently located at 2800 Sunset Drive, right next to Elizabeth Holland Park. If you are interested in learning more about Norwalk's newest senior living community and would like to schedule a tour, simply visit hollandfarmsliving.com.
Unity Point Clinic Norwalk provides family medicine for people of all ages in Norwalk and the surrounding area. Conveniently located at 801 Colonial Circle and open Monday through Thursday 7:30 to 5:30 and Fridays 7:30 to 5, Unity Point Clinic Norwalk can provide a variety of services for your physical, emotional, and mental health needs, such as routine checkups, immunizations, annual physical exams, and other preventative care. When it comes to your health, trust the professionals at Unity Point Clinic in Norwalk.
At Harvey's Automotive and Machine in Norwalk, your CarQuest Auto Parts team members are here to ensure you get the right parts the first time. Their stores offer a variety of free services and convenient hours to help make your life easier and your driving experience as smooth as possible. At Harvey's Automotive, customer service is driven by independent owners who are passionate about delivering excellence in everything they do. Harvey's Automotive is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School Athletics, and they would like to wish all the Warrior teams good luck.
Continuing high school basketball coverage on 94.3 KNIA. We've got a special halftime guest now, none other than Brett Watson, the head coach at Waukee Northwest these days. He's bounced around. Back in the day, I covered you at Elkhorn Kimballton High School. Senior year, you went to the state tournament. You graduated as what, the number 1, number 2 scorer in the state?
Number 5,
number
who's
5?
keeping track.
Okay, I thought it was higher than that, but a few guys have passed you since then. You're still hanging in there pretty good. Tell us about some of the stops you've made since high school.
Yeah, ironically, you're covering ADM here. That was my first teaching and coaching job right out of high school, or right out of college. I was the assistant boys basketball coach for a while, head girls basketball coach, and also helped out at football at ADM. From there, spent 1 year at Creston, Hawkeye 10, Southwest Iowa. Had a great experience there. From there, went up to Minot State University, a Division II school in Minot, North Dakota. Kind of was my lifelong dream to be a college basketball coach, so got to live that out a little bit. Came back, ironically, to Norwalk, 2 schools here that you're covering tonight, for a year. Then I was the head coach at Indianola for 4 years, and the past 2 years I've been the head coach at Waukee Northwest.
Yeah, it's gone quite well for you. You guys have been ranked in that top 3 most of the year. Down here doing a little scouting tonight?
I'm being a dad. We live in Norwalk here. My son goes to school, and Coach Larson is his dean of students, so he wanted to come watch some basketball. And day off, Valentine's, why not come watch more basketball?
Yeah, Valentine's Day. I mean, what else could you be doing, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Got to be good to have a night off like this, though, and just come out and watch a game. How does it feel to, not be under the normal coaching stress?
It's really nice. Again, just here to watch as a fan and just watching really good basketball. There's a great first half by both teams. You can tell they're both really well coached, and it's going to be a fun second half here.
Your thoughts on the 4A field this year? I mean, there's a lot of great teams here in central Iowa. It's going to be a dogfight in some of these sub-states to get to Des Moines. What kind of road does Waukee Northwest have?
Yeah, this 4A, it is loaded. It's absolutely loaded. We're going to have a bye. It's kind of nice to be that number 1 seed and get a chance to watch the 4 and 5 seeds play. Marshalltown, who was in our conference last year but left, plays Des Moines Lincoln. We'll play the winner of that. So we did play Lincoln early this year, so we have a little bit of idea with them. Our 2 seed is Des Moines Roosevelt. We played them last year one time at their place, but haven't seen them this year. So it's kind of nice to play some teams out of the CIML. But our number 3 seed is Southeast Polk, and they beat Ames tonight, and they're really well coached and a tough ball club. So again, you have to earn it no matter what class or what your route is to get to state, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
Well, Brett, good to catch up with you. Thanks for joining us here at halftime. And hey, that'd be wonderful if your team and Norwalk could both get to Wells Fargo and maybe meet up sometime.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Mike. Good seeing you.
Yep, good to see you. That's the Waukee Northwest head coach Brett Watson joining us at halftime. We'll take another quick break here on 94.3 KNIA and be back after this.
Search for your next home. RE/MAX Precision is a premier upscale real estate firm specializing in new construction, residential, and commercial real estate in central Iowa. Their mission is to provide a better type of service for both the realtor and clientele through the use of technology, agent experience, and exceptional market knowledge. Contact RE/MAX Precision today at 515-201-4203. RE/MAX Precision of Norwalk is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School Athletics, and they want to wish the Warrior student athletes and teams an outstanding school year.
Hey, Grandpa, how have you kept Grandma so happy all these years?
I always remember the important times, like her birthday, and you better believe I always send my sugar flowers on Valentine's Day.
But, Grandpa, aren't flowers kind of old-fashioned?
Sonny, you'll realize some things just don't go out of style. So do the right thing and get your special lady some flowers for Valentine's Day. And And I know the perfect spot, Bellflower Florist and Gifts.
In Norwalk?
Yes, at Bellflower Florist and Gifts in Norwalk, you can't go wrong.
Welcome back to Norwalk High School. Halftime here in non-conference game. It's 26-24. ADM leading the 6th-ranked Norwalk Warriors at halftime. We'll run down the first half scoring for you. For ADM, leading the way, Adam Bright with 10 points. He's got a three-pointer in there and some tough mid-range shots as well. 7 points for Vince Benetti doing hard work inside. 5 points for Brevin Dow and 4 for Grant Reichnovsky. For Norwalk, leading the way is Braden Carlson with 8 points. Reddick Bourne has 6. 5 points for Cameron Thomas. 3 points for Grady Segrist. He had a tray off the bench, and 2 points for Jack Brown. It was 12-11 ADM after one quarter. Norwalk had a 7-point possession to go up 18-12 early in the second, but ADM finishes strong, and they go all the way back to go up 26-24 at halftime here, as though we're just a little bit away from opening the second half. We try to find some scores for you around the region tonight. This is a girls' score. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont 60, Pella Christian 46. That's in regional play, and that's a final. So Pella Christian girls have been eliminated tonight. And then we take a look. Also, we've got Pella boys and Mount Pleasant tied up at 45 late in the game in that one. So that's the halftime scores. That's halftime. We're back to action here. And I got Chris Larson back with me. That was a fast halftime.
Sorry, I had a lot of friends to catch up with. My bad, Mike. We're good to go.
That was good. I wasn't expecting to talk to an old high school player I covered back in '99, but
and doing great things as a coach. You know, one thing I think we should be really proud of here in Norwalk, 3 of the 8 4A seeded teams have Norwalk ties and have coached some of our kids down over the last few years, and we're awfully proud of all the work they're doing.
So each team has had about 1 or 2 possessions here, no score yet.
Oh,
now
man.
Benetti gets a pass from Stein Smith. That's been a good connection, and Benetti gets the layup, so 28-24 ADM.
Okay, let's see if we can't get locked in right here. Good. Hit that, Jack.
Jack Brown, open 3, no good. Well, it almost went in, but then it bounced out again. Benetti's got the board, and so just really struggling from the arc right now are the Warriors.
I think it'd be nice if the Warriors could get a bucket. I wouldn't mind like seeing a little 1-3-1, get something.
Now Stein Smith with a baseline pull-up is good, and it's 30-24.
Boy, that run's got to be getting up there now, Mike.
Yeah, it was 18-12 after that 7-point possession, so an 18-6 run for ADM if you go back to the second quarter. Norwalk not been doing a lot of scoring. And give props to ADM for that. Now another steal stolen away in the half court by Holmberg. So here come the Tigers again. Holmberg going to drive right in, has the ball knocked away. They get a foul though, get a reach.
Well, Norwalk's going to have to do something to change the momentum of this game. Right now on both ends of the court, ADM is the aggressor. They're going to call that on the floor. I don't know that the ADM crowd loved that call.
So the Tigers have it back. I really expected to see the Warriors come out of halftime with some fire, and not quite seeing it yet, but they get a nice steal here. Cameron Thomas knocks it away. Harder has it. Now on the break is Brown finishing at the rim, assisted by Harder. So maybe that'll get the Warriors going.
Good jump stopping pass by Aiden. Very nice job getting it started. There we go, and a turnover. Let's get going again. Go, Braden.
Steal. Harder gets it up to Reddick Bourne. He's going to drive the right side of the lane, kick it over to Carlson. Now he'll drive in the lane, spin shot up. He's short. So again, defense was there. It was contested by Holmberg.
Physicality's, causing us a little trouble tonight, but we're right there. Jack Brown coming up with a big steal right there. I really like the energy he's come out with in the second half.
3 straight possessions with steals now for Norwalk, and again, it all starts on the defensive end, and maybe that's the case right now. Thomas passes up the 3, finds Harder down on the low block. Now an open 3 for Brown. This time, no, it brings out again. Harder offensive putback.
That's how you turn games around. We used to always call them, we didn't call them offensive rebounds, we call them game changers. And you can see those second chance opportunities always are huge.
First bucket of the game for Harder. Now it's 30-28. ADM is going to take a timeout.
Yep.
So right out of the bat, ADM scores the first 4 points. Norwalk answers with 4, and we're going to have a full timeout. We'll take a break as well here on 94.3 KNIA. Be back right after this.
Cementech in Indianola is hiring for a variety of job openings. Along with competitive pay, Smentech offers free medical insurance premiums, which means no payroll deductions. They also offer 100% employee-owned annual stock grants to build your retirement nest egg at no cost to you, as well as annual educational scholarships awarded to children of employees. Check out their job openings today at smentech.com/careers and come join the team at Smentech in Indianola. At Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk, your satisfaction is their top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today.
Back in Norwalk, out of a timeout. 5:06 left in the third quarter. ADM leads Norwalk 30-28. We got one final for you. Regional girls basketball. Martinsdale St. Mary's all over Melcher Dallas, 74-32. And then boys action, regular season, Pella and Mount Pleasant going to overtime at 49 apiece. Who got that bucket?
That was 23.
Benetti.
Benetti, yes, thank you.
So Benetti now in double digits. He's got 11.
He's had a nice game. Another quick score update in the middle of the third quarter. Bondurant's extending their lead 32-24 over Newton.
Bondurant, a tough team. They're going to be the top-ranked team in 3A, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I believe Harlan's in their district this year. So
they also play Indianola on Thursday night, assuming the weather holds off.
Yeah, another game that might be delayed till Friday.
Yep.
Reddick Bourne was fouled on this end for Norwalk. He's at the line. He hits the first of two. 7 points now for Bourne. He's 4 for 4 at the line. Make it 5 for 5. Building on that 82% free throw accuracy. So 2-point game again. 32-30. ADM has got the 6th-ranked Warriors on the ropes here midway through the third quarter.
Well, Warriors, though, got to remember, this is one of those games that's been frustrating all night. ADM's done a good job. You're still only down 2 points, so keep playing good defense.
Stein Smith, that could have been continuation, but tough drive. He draws the foul. He gets the shot to go on the run. They wave it off.
Yeah, we might have been fortunate on that one.
Athletic team out there.
Yeah, really strong. Like I said, you can really see why they had such a good football team.
So new shot clock for ADM. Now a fadeaway shot from the free throw line, and nothing but net for Brevin Dahl.
And they're hitting some really tough shots tonight, too. That was good defense by Aiden, but I like get out and go to the other end. Rebound. Come on, Braden.
Carlson offensive putback off the glass and good.
Okay, here we go now. It's a back-and-forth game. ADM's really executing their offensive stuff. Norwalk's offense starting to pick it up a little bit. Need a couple stops.
Nice good dish from Stein Smith.
Oh, go get the ball.
Fed Reichnovsky. His shot was no good. Ends up in the hands of Stein Smith. Shot no good. And fighting for the rebound was Bright. And they get there a foul or a jump ball?
Yeah, I think they're going to call it a jump ball, so it'll stay with ADM, but obviously Norwalk will get the next one on the alternate possession.
So another new shot clock for the Tigers, 34 on it. Grady Segrist checks in for Norwalk.
We got to make sure we do a good job securing those rebounds when we get the opportunity on the defensive end.
Bright dribbles into trouble, kicks it back out. Stein Smith with it now. Quick release, there it is, but the three was just off the mark for Bright.
Good check,
you think you've got him defended, and he gets the shot up. Now an offline pass, and it's stolen away by ADM. Conrad with the steal. He's going to dribble into the lane, kick it out. This time an open three for Bright is short, but Conrad's got the board. Bright again for three, short again, and Carlson's got the board.
Had some good looks there, did Bright, but Warriors were able to get that last rebound.
That's called dodging a bullet there. You give him a couple open looks like that. So the Warriors have it now, down just 2:48 left in the third quarter. Harder with it up top.
Ball's just sticking a little bit too much for my liking tonight.
Carlson's going to take a three from the corner, no good. Bright with the board. Shot clock was winding down just a bit there.
I just feel like we don't have great ball movement. All right, let's dig in, though. Let's get stops and rebounds. Here we go.
At this point, Norwalk's going to have to string together some defensive stops. Underneath, though, Reichnoski finds good position down there, and his turnaround shot is good.
You know, I said this at halftime, but it really holds true, and I think it's a great, just a great thing to talk about. So many people get caught up in rankings and your record, and it really doesn't matter in the game of basketball. By this time of year, a lot of teams can play good on a given night. Right now, the ball's moving so much better on ADM's end, and we continue the ball sticking, and we're just not getting great looks, just like that one for Braden. Their execution on their offensive sets is so much more crisp than ours was.
Now Stein Smith goes for three, no good. Bourne's got the rebound. He's going to look to push.
Get out, go.
He's got an alley. He finds Harder.
There we
Layup
go.
good.
Transition has been the one thing that has really helped us tonight. We got to continue to get those rebounds and get out and go.
So 4 points for Harder now in the second half. It's back to a 2-point game, but driving in is Bright. Draws the foul on Bourne, scores, and he'll go to the line.
Really good move. I mean, that's just a really good move.
Second foul now on Reddick Bourne. It's the second foul of the half on Norwalk. And the first bucket for Bright in the third quarter. He's got 12. Free throw up, good. It's now a 5-point lead for ADM, 39-34. Just a minute 24 left in the third quarter.
Tell you who's not fond of this game, I bet. I bet you North Polk, who drew ADM in the first round, is not loving this first round matchup that they drew. Wait, no, I take that back. It's not North Polk. I got to look that up.
This is not your typical 10-10 team. We can say that.
No, definitely not. I got to look that up, though. I'm wrong.
See if we can get Braden Carlson some better looks. Harder's going to take a three.
There
it's
we
good.
go. There you go, Aiden.
So Harder back on the floor after sitting out much of the first half with fouls. He's got 7 points here in the third quarter. It's back to a 2-point game.
We're a different team with him out there, right? I mean, so you got to manage your fouls, do some of those things.
Stein Smith drives into the lane, splits 2 defenders, and scores. Whew. Tough move by Stein Smith.
I mean, our defense, they're just playing good basketball tonight. We're in a dogfight. Here we go.
Harder, crossover dribble, spin move. Has his shot blocked, though, by Conrad. And I think ADM's going to play for one here. Good decision there.
Good smart play by their coach. And don't forget, think about last year at this time. Well, you weren't with us yet, but Norwalk went into Johnston, who ends up going to the state championship game, and we gave them all they could manage. And it was a game very similar to this. We were grinding harder than they were, and that's what you got to do this time of year.
2-point differential, shot clock and game clock. There's 5 on the shot clock. Stein Smith for 3.
No way.
Almost thought he was going to bank it in. Harder chases down the rebound. 1 second left. He fires up a shot. He didn't have a chance there from about 50 feet. So the quarter ends, and ADM adds to their lead. They've led by 1.
Yeah.
At the end of 1, they led by 2 at halftime. Now they lead by 4 at the end of 3 quarters. 41-37. We'll take another break on 94.3 KNIA. Be back right after this.
Next to Elizabeth Holland Park. If you are interested in learning more about Norwalk's newest senior living community and would like to schedule a tour, simply visit hollandfarmsliving.com.
Back for the fourth quarter here in Norwalk. ADM leads the 6th-ranked 4A Warriors 41-37. Chris, what does Norwalk have to do here down the stretch to kind of take a little bit of control of this game?
Well, right now, after we score, I wouldn't mind us switching up a little defense. Let's see if we get into a 1-3-1 or something. ADM's just executing their stuff so well.
Reddick Bourne with a tough little reverse layup. Now they lose track of Benetti underneath, and he gets an easy layup.
Again, really good, crisp execution by ADM.
13 now for Benetti. 43-39 ADM. So Norwalk, there's a good shot in the lane for Carlson, and he knocks it down. Bourne finds him from the baseline. Carlson has 12 now. 43-41 ADM.
Okay. Gonna have to make some plays out here.
Three-pointer open, but no
there we
good.
Go. Much better job on the rebound there, getting a good box out on Benetti.
Holmberg with the miss. Here comes Bourne into the lane. Tries to find Carlson, but the pass is tipped and intercepted, and here comes Stein Smith on the break. Doesn't have the numbers, kicks it back out to Holmberg.
You almost passed right to Reddick. Nice job.
Dow kind of in no man's land there, had it stripped away. Here's the break.
And
Bourne
one.
doesn't get the foul. He gets the foul. Oh my. They got Reddick Bourne for another charge. The basket rolled out. That's a turnover on the Warriors.
Call was.
I didn't see it that way, but
I thought that was a block for sure. I mean,
or a no call. So at any rate, the ball goes back to ADM. They're up 43-41, under 6.5 to go.
Okay. Well, you're in a dogfight right now. You got to get some stops on the defensive end. Again, this is all great for us. This is what we need this time of year. Let's see if we can't come out and out-execute them in the last 6 minutes. Been a rough game, but you just got to get that ball.
Segrist has got it. Can he finish?
Yep.
He does. Ties it up.
Good job, Grady.
Aiden Harder with the tip. Steal by Segrist and layup.
One possession at a time, right? You know, you put everything else in the past. All that matters is these next 6 minutes.
We're tied at 43. Holmberg drives in. Shot off the glass, no good. Harder's got the rebound. ADM looking for a double dribble, no call.
There goes Reddick.
Reddick on the move. Possible goaltending.
Goaltend.
They call foul this time. So far, no goaltending.
They're going to count that. Yep.
Yep, they do call it. They do count it. So this will be an and one opportunity for Reddick Bourne. Goaltending and the foul makes it 45-43 Norwalk.
ADM's coach is like, yeah, I don't disagree with you, but what about the double dribble down here? Which we've all been there.
Sometimes they miss them.
Yeah, now the other ref is like, come on, let's stop talking.
Apparently they want all three refs present for this free throw. So Reddick Bourne will go to the line for the and one, trying to give Norwalk a 3-point lead.
You know, it's kind of interesting there. One thing that, now they're talking to get into it, which I have no problem with. Honestly, like, just administer the free throw. You get like a couple young guys with an experienced guy, and sometimes there's almost over-management.
13 points now for Reddick Bourne.
Finally got the lead back.
Yeah, the Warriors just like that up 3. Benetti drives into Carlson. They're going to call Carlson for the blocking foul. I believe that's the 5th foul on Norwalk this half. Second on Carlson. I could have sworn he had 2 in the first half. But just 2 now. 4th foul, correct it on Norwalk. Bright with the basketball, guarded by Brown.
Stein Smith coming around. Let's see what they're going to run here. Reddick's got it. Yeah, good job on his closeouts.
Stein Smith fakes the shot, dribbles in, left-handed finish, and good.
He's playing well, isn't he?
Yeah, he has really come on. Has Ryland Stein Smith no points at halftime, but he's got 6 here in the second.
Just playing balanced basketball. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get execution here. We're gonna run off, I think. Yep, Aiden going
Harder.
to the hole.
Scoop shot off the whirling dervish down the lane, and he finishes. A nice drive for Aiden Harder. He's doing really good things in the second half.
I'm telling you, Mike, we're just such a different team when he's on the floor. He's got to do a good job here of managing his fouls so we can have him on the floor when we want him out there.
Warriors got 4 starters in the game right now, along with Grady Segrist. Benetti down low, muscles his way in. They're going to call him for the charge. Ooh. What do you think of that one, Coach?
We'll take it.
I thought it was a good, aggressive, strong
thought so
move.
too. If we're being fair to ADM, I thought that was just a good move. And honestly, he didn't call it. The initial bump, if he would have called it, I would have been fine. But he didn't, and then we ended up slapping down. So.
And that's his 4th foul. 4 fouls now on Benetti.
Look at they're trying to isolate him here. Got to go at him, Braden.
Carlson should take him off the dribble. Doesn't. Gives it to Bourne. Now Harder thinks about a 3. He's going to put it on the floor. Segrist, shot fake. He's on the dribble now. Harder up top.
All right, still got 10. Look in there.
8 seconds on the shot clock. They put it in the hands of Bourne.
No one better
He's
there.
cut
Good, Aiden.
Off a little curl. It's Harder. No good on the
Go get
3. Chasing after the rebound, and
good
Holmberg
hustle.
wins that battle.
Darn it.
So 3-point game, 3:47 to go. Ball goes back to ADM. Brevin Dowell with it. He'll drive into the lane. Cut off by Harder. Fade away. No good.
We'll take that
Strong rebound underneath by Carlson.
Yeah, Braden really got the message at halftime that we got to do a better job on those defensive boards, didn't he? He's doing a much better job on Benetti. Coach Pelzer's going to use a timeout and get us into the offense that he wants to see.
So catch your breath now. 3:29 left in the ball game. It's 48-45 Norwalk. They were down 4, I believe, at the end. 4 points at the end of the 3rd quarter. They've made a nice run here to start the 4th. They led by 3 on a couple of occasions now. What are you seeing change here in this comeback?
I think a big part has been our defensive intensity, right? And we've really had to ramp it up. I think the other big thing is we're getting those defensive rebounds secured, and it's leading to a little bit of transition baskets for us. And, I've said this to you a couple times. We're a different team when Aiden Harder's out on the floor. We really need him out there, and in that first half, that hurt us. He's playing great in the second half.
Pella, 5-point lead over Mount Pleasant at last report. They're in overtime, so another competitive non-conference game there.
Bondurant beating Newton at Newton 52-33.
52-33.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little bit of a surprise, huh?
It's a good Newton team.
Absolutely. I will tell you, that's what I love about this time of the year. It's all about who's playing well and who plays well in these games. And there's a lot of good teams out there. And we were just talking, we did correct it. ADM starts off with Denison and then would play Webster City if they could. And boy, you know their coach is preaching to them. If we can do this against Norwalk, we can go out and we can make a run to the state tournament.
For sure. So they're out of the timeout now. Norwalk 48-45. What do you think of the Valentine's tune? We had a little Whitney Houston.
What do you think? I will always
love you. I may have been requested by Paul Patterson. We don't know. But
ADM comes out in a 1-3-1 zone. Let's see if we can't get an open bucket here. Yeah, skip.
Short
Jack
corner,
Brown's
Carlson.
open.
Pass was tipped.
There it is.
Now they find Brown in the corner
Jack.
for 3. Can't get it to go down. It's in and out. There's just been a lid on the basket for Brown of late. Ball does go out of bounds. It'll stay with Norwalk.
You can see it, though. We're just not quite in rhythm tonight, and that pass normally gets to Jack about 3 passes earlier. Ooh, yeah, Benetti almost got his 5th foul right there. Okay, back to man-to-man for ADM. Let's see what Norwalk had. Probably what they were going to run out of the timeout. Yep, a little ISO for Aiden Harder.
Harder down on the block now. A very late call. I'm not going to disagree with it because of what was called down here a couple of possessions ago. Harder kind of lowered his shoulder in there. The defender, Holmberg, went down, and then about 2 seconds later, they called the charge.
Yeah.
Coach is speechless, so we're back to action here. Steinsmith bringing it across for ADM. They trail Norwalk by 3. They've led for much of the last 2 quarters, but Norwalk has made a run here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a good job by Reddick, sticking right there with Bright.
Bright coming off screens.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe
sticks
there.
with him. Steinsmith with it now up top, guarded by Brown. He loses the handle, nearly stolen away. Dow now drives into the lane, kick to the corner, Holmberg 3, in and out. It's tipped though, and Dow has the rebound.
Find shooters.
Now they go inside to Benetti. He's got the 4 fouls on him. Back to Benetti on the low block to Carlson. Tough shot, no good.
Very
Carlson's
good defense
got the board.
by Braden Carlson. Those are winning plays right there. The way he's been playing defense in the 4th quarter on Benetti are little things that can lead to victories.
He refused to give him the position to make that an easy shot. He had to kind of shoot it from underneath the bottom of the backboard.
Okay, Warriors are going to, milk the shot clock a little bit here, try and shorten the game. Watch the back cut, I think, by Reddick off this play, maybe. Nope. No, a little block to block.
Carlson
Very good.
off the cut. Bourne finds him. And that's the Braden Carlson we know right there with a little 10-foot jumper, 50-45 Norwalk.
Good execution by the Warriors, and got him right where we want him right now, Mike.
ADM's going to call a timeout. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take a break as well on 94.3 KNIA. Be back right after this.
For people of all ages in Norwalk and the surrounding area. Conveniently located at 801 Colonial Circle and open Monday through Thursday 7:30 to 5:30 and Fridays 7:30 to 5, Unity Point Clinic Norwalk can provide a variety of services for your physical, emotional, and mental health needs such as routine checkups, immunizations, annual physical exams, and other preventative care. When it comes to your health, trust the professionals at Unity Point Clinic in Norwalk.
At Harvey's Automotive and Machine in Norwalk, your CarQuest Auto Parts team members are here to ensure you get the right parts the first time. Their stores offer a variety of free services and convenient hours to help make your life easier and your driving experience as smooth as possible. At Harvey's Automotive, customer service is driven by independent owners who are passionate about delivering excellence in everything they do. Harvey's Automotive is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School athletics, and they would like to wish all the Warrior teams good luck.
Back to Norwalk out of the timeout. 50-45. Norwalk leads ADM here. We do have a final score. Pella prevailed in overtime over number 9 3A Mount Pleasant, 63-57.
Nice win there.
Dutch having a good year, both boys and girls.
Oh, I think that came in from out of bounds.
Possession
Stay up there,
goes
Reddick.
on.
Stay up.
Bright working on Bourne, nothing doing there.
Good
Now
possession
Dow
defensively by the Warriors.
finds Benetti, but he's trapped again behind, but he does a good job of positioning himself that time to finish off the board.
Okay, 1 minute left. 3-point lead. We're going to wait. You know, this is where the shot clock coming in is nice, right? We're not just turning it into a free throw shooting contest. If we can execute and get a bucket right here, it really is going to go a long ways towards winning this game.
Yeah, still 20 on the shot clock. They can burn some more of that with a 3-point lead. 50 on the game clock.
Okay, it looks like that same action maybe. No, back cut, back cut.
9 seconds. Great pass from Brown to Carlson. He puts it home, and it's back to a 5-point game.
Great execution down the stretch by the Warriors. ADM's going to use another timeout. Really, really good play set up by the Warriors. Little back cut. They're doing a lot with Braden isolated on the right side of the floor, and really all 5 guys just working in sync, and that's what you want to see at the end of games.
We know how good Carlson has been of late. He's been really getting the shots he wanted. Tonight he wasn't getting those shots most of the night. What have they done here down the stretch to get him 3 pretty good looks?
Yeah, I think a lot of that is just getting him the ball in space, but it's also everybody else functioning as a unit to get him passes. You know, if you look at all of his shots, they're off of good passes and good screens. And so that's how your offense functions well. You know, obviously Braden, when it was one-on-one stuff and it wasn't quite as smooth tonight, you know, just in the flow of the game, Coach Pelzer's done a really nice job down the stretch of calling some set plays that have put his players in the best position to score.
Looks like another regional final score here for you. Grandview Christian 57, Pleasantville 36. So the Pleasantville girls have been eliminated. Again, your score will reset it here. 52-47, Norwalk leads ADM. 31.7 seconds to go. It'll be ADM basketball.
Got to keep our eye on you know, any action involving Bright, I would say. We just don't want to let him have any shot attempts right here.
27 on the shot clock. ADM's not going to try to use much of it.
Oh, he wanted it.
Tough fadeaway three.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Bennett Holmberg with the fadeaway 3, and they're going to call harder for a foul. So we might see a second 4-point play of the night.
Oh, you got to be kidding me on that. I was not watching the shooter. You know, you got to do a good job in closeout, especially in that spot. And right here,
Timeout,
okay,
ADM.
Coach Pelzer's going to use a timeout. Right here, one thing that you really got to pay attention to is getting that defensive rebound on a missed free throw. It seems like an easy thing, but sometimes that's a really big part of the game.
Bennett Holmberg had not scored all night until that shot. He is averaging. He's got 117 points on the year, so he has had some
How many
success.
threes?
I'm looking it up. He's actually got 20 for 54.
Right. And he shot it with confidence. It
Yeah.
wasn't like he just hoisted it up there. So good shot. We'll give him his credit there.
Yeah, so it went from a 5-point game to a 2-point game, and now with the free throw, he could make it a 1-point game. 21.6 left on the clock. So even if he makes it, if the Warriors can take care of the basketball, make free throws, the best they can do maybe is tie it at the end.
Yeah, and let's keep an eye on that. ADM is only at 3 team fouls right now. That gets scary a little bit. Obviously they're going to be really going at the ball aggressively, and then they're going to have to foul 4 times to get the Warriors on the line.
Yeah, so again, if they can avoid the steal and take care of it, that's going to run a lot of time off the clock. First things first, they got to box out on this free throw here and make sure they don't get a possession out of it. Another possession. So the fadeaway three-pointer by Bennett Holmberg was good. He got through the foul as well. His free throw is long. Carlson with a big rebound, and he's fouled.
Good
That's
job.
probably a good foul for ADM. It's their 4th.
Yep. Good job by Coach Pelzer. He's reminding Aiden Harder, you cannot run the baseline right here. I don't think we're in one-on-one yet here, guys.
No, that's going to be a while. So 52-50, Norwalk leads it. 19.6 to go. It'll be full court pressure, full court. Put on by ADM.
Come on, Reddick.
They get it to Bourne. He's going to be quickly fouled. We're going to see that a few more times here.
It's going to be a tough place to inbounds, though. That's the only thing I don't like about that. But, it's at a point where you can't do much else.
It'll be on the baseline, but in the corner. That's 5 fouls now on ADM. Only one guy in foul trouble, actually.
Oh, is that 5 on him?
They've got 5 fouls on the board on Brevin Dahl. And he has fouled out. Didn't even realize he was in foul trouble.
Well, he might have got the last 2, huh? He might have just had 3 and 4 right there.
Between him and
get that.
Him and Benetti, there's 9 fouls right there. They can't have too many more as a team.
Uh-huh. All right, that's number 6. Let's see if we can't get the ball to Reddick in good shape here. I think you'd like Reddick, Jack Brown to have the ball in their hands for these free throws.
So ADM's done a good job of not letting much time expire and racking up these fouls. The next one will stop it, and they'll immediately foul Jack Brown.
Yep, that's they denied Reddick pretty well, but then Jack just came up and took it on, and he'll he's a really good free throw shooter, so we don't mind this at all.
Yeah, he hasn't shot a lot of them, but his percentage is up there. I want to say he's 13 for 17. Look this up. Hope if I get the right team. 1 and 1, rims out, so it's a moot point at this point. 2-point game. Here comes ADM, down 2. They're going to take a timeout.
Well, it'll be interesting, but you got to think on the road here. Dahl just fouled out. Don't you think they're probably going to go for a 3?
They could. I'd probably try to set something up for Adam Bright here, either a 2 or a 3, or they could go down inside to Benetti because he's pretty good at finishing down there if they wanted to tie it. Brown, I just saw it. He was 6 for 7 on the year, so hadn't been at the line a lot.
Well, it has been a really well-played basketball game, and both teams are going to be better next week for having played this game. If you're the Warriors, hopefully this can end up in just being a scare that you come out of it and go, all right, we need to keep our heads on straight right now. It doesn't matter, what our record is. It doesn't matter what we're ranked. We got to just come out and play good basketball. And they have for a lot of the night. Like, I don't think it'd be fair to ADM to act as if Norwalk has just played poorly. They just played better.
And if ADM makes a play here and somehow wins this game, it's not the worst thing in the world. It'll make you, I don't want to say it's a wake-up call, but it'll make you hungry.
All the brackets are out, so there's nothing.
Here we go, 10 seconds left. They try to go inside to Benetti. He's got position. Siegrist gets in there and looks like he ties him up, and he does. Grady Siegrist is going to stay with ADM, but what a play.
Yep, good help by Grady. I think, are they out of timeouts? Yeah, they're out of timeouts, so here you go. Make sure we stay attached to Bright.
4.6 seconds left. They're going to take it out under their own basket. Now looks ADM calling the players over to the, they don't have any timeouts. They got a little makeshift 5-second timeout there. So here we go, 4.6 to go, 2-point game. Norwalk leads 52-50. ADM's inbounding. And you got to watch
the lob there.
Adam Bright.
Yep, watch Bright on the weak side. Yep.
Find Bright, deep corner three, no good. Harder with the board. He's fouled by Benetti. Benetti fouls out. There's 1 second left. And the Warriors look like they're going to escape tonight.
Really nice execution on the play. The pass came right to Bright. I mean, Reddick was right there with him, but he's tall, and so you got to look at it. It would have been a really tough shot. It was kind of behind the backboard, but they had a look for sure.
Oh, yeah. They ran that play. They got the ball in the hands of the guy. I think they wanted to take the shot. It was just a little bit deep in that corner, and he still almost made it.
Yeah.
Harder with the strong board. He's at the line now, 1-1. Wouldn't be the worst thing if he missed it.
No, it really wouldn't, but you make both of them and you're fine anyways, and you might as well just make them.
Harder, big second half. He sat on the bench with 2 fouls most of the first half, but in the second half now, 10 points. 10 points is what it'll be. Prayer from the length of the court, lands at the free throw line, nearly bounces in.
Bounce in. What's the rule there?
I don't think that would have counted.
It's a dead ball once it hits the ground right after the buzzer.
Yeah, and I don't know if he even got it off in time, did he?
I don't know. I'm just curious if you throw that up and it bounces in.
Yeah, it's
the floor kills it. I think.
I think so
too. I think so too. But it was just interesting because it was right. I mean, it hit the front of the rim.
You couldn't do that if you tried, and he didn't do it. But if you tried that 100 times, it would be really tough to do. It'd be a good YouTube video if you did it.
Yeah, sure would.
But Norwalk hangs on. 53-50 is your final score. They were down, I believe, 6 points in the second half. Come back to get the 3-point win over an ADM team that really fought hard tonight, Coach.
Yeah, just let's give them credit. I said it from the start, right, that they were going to be a really tough opponent, and they played like it tonight. It was just a really great basketball game. And like I said, exactly what you want this time of year because both teams are going to be better for it next week. And, both of these teams, I think, have really, I don't want to say favorable draws, but doable draws that we could be talking about them down at Wells Fargo Arena.
We do have another score that just came in. Indianola, a little Hawkeye Conference team, was at Des Moines East tonight. Put up a lot of points, 94-64. The Indians defeat Des Moines East.
Well, that's a good. Again, these week scores. All the brackets are out. Everything's ready to go. It really becomes a fun time of year because what it really gets all about is gearing yourself up, playing good basketball. And like I said, this was a good basketball game tonight. Both teams played well. I was just super impressed with the ADM team. But I also want to make sure we put out. I didn't think Norwalk played bad basketball tonight.
Right.
They just were up against a really, tough, disciplined, well-coached team that gave them all they could handle.
Yeah, a lot of those shots ADM hit, it was just good defense but better offense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So, and just glad to get out of there with a win.
Yeah, that's a great feeling. 53-50 your final score. Norwalk outscores ADM 16-9 in the fourth quarter, and that was the difference. Warriors prevailed by 3. They run their winning streak to a baker's dozen, 13. They're 17-3 overall. They're scheduled to play Dowling on Thursday night. We think it probably will end up being Friday night if the weather occurs that we're supposed to get. ADM falls to 10-11. That's deceiving. But we'll take a break here on 94.3 KNIA. Be back with post-game coverage right after this.
Precision is a premier upscale real estate firm specializing in new construction, residential, and commercial real estate in central Iowa. Their mission is to provide a better type of service for both the realtor and clientele through the use of technology, agent experience, and exceptional market knowledge. Contact RE/MAX Precision today at 515-201-4203. RE/MAX Precision of Norwalk is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School athletics, and they want to wish the Warrior student athletes and teams an outstanding school year.
Hey, Grandpa, how have you kept Grandma so happy all these years?
I always remember the important times, like her birthday, and you better believe I always send my sugar flowers on Valentine's Day.
But, Grandpa, aren't flowers kind of old-fashioned?
Sonny, you'll realize some things just don't go out of style. So do the right thing and get your special lady some flowers for Valentine's Day. And I know the perfect spot. Bellflower Florist and Gifts.
In Norwalk?
Yes, at Bellflower Florist and Gifts in Norwalk, you can't go wrong.
Cementech in Indianola is hiring for a variety of job openings. Along with competitive pay, Cementech offers free medical insurance premiums, which means no payroll deductions. They also offer 100% employee-owned annual stock grants to build your retirement nest egg at no cost to you, as well as annual educational scholarships awarded to children of employees. Check out their job openings today at cementech.com/careers and come join the team at Cementech in Indianola. At Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk, your satisfaction is their top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today. At Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk, your satisfaction is their top priority. Their friendly professional team is committed to helping you find the information and assistance you need at every step of the car buying and ownership journey. Combine that with their award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care, you can trust the team at Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk will go the extra mile to ensure you drive away in the new or used vehicle that fits you. Check them out at gychevynorwalk.com or stop by the dealership at 2501 Sunset Drive in Norwalk today. At Holland Farms Senior Living in Norwalk, their goal is for every resident to make Holland Farms their home for years to come by offering services in 3 distinct residential options: carefree living, assisted living, and memory care. Holland Farms can gladly serve the needs of all who reside in their community. Holland Farms Senior Living opened its doors in May of 2021 and is conveniently located at 2800 Sunset Drive, right next to Elizabeth Holland Park. If you are interested in learning more about Norwalk's newest senior living community and would like to schedule a tour, simply visit hollandfarmsliving.com.
Back in Norwalk, final score, the Warriors defeat ADM 53-50 here tonight on 94.3 KNIA. Mike Effner and Chris Larson were on the call tonight. A tough game all the way. Norwalk led 18-12 early. ADM really finished the last quarter and a half on a nice, or the second quarter on a nice run there. They get up by 2 points at the half. They build that lead to 4 points at the end of 3, but then Norwalk really turned it around, outscoring ADM 16-9 in the fourth. And you were talking off air, ADM, their schedule here, that they really don't have any bad losses. They're 10-11, but
10-11. I mean, schedule. You know, they've lost to Delson or Grimes by 2, which you know we were 1-1 against them. They've lost to Winterset a couple times. They've lost to Bondurant a couple times. They've lost to North Polk a couple times, and just some other teams in their league that are playing really well. I was going to take a look at it. In 3A, they play a really tough schedule, and I think you know, they're peaking at the right time. They're a really tough, sound basketball team. But good job out of the Warriors getting it done tonight. You know, these are games that great teams find a way to win, and sometimes that's what you have to do. I hope it serves as a little bit of a wake-up call for us that, hey, we got to keep our head in the game and play good basketball every night, and I think it will. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that's how this team's played all year.
So again, 13th win in a row for Norwalk. They improved to 17-3 overall. ADM falls to 10-11. We'll take a look at the unofficial scoring here in this one. Leading the way for Norwalk was Reddick Bourne with 13 points. Excuse me, Braden Carlson had 14 points. Reddick Bourne 13. 10 for Aiden Harder, all in the second half. 5 points each for Grady Segrist and Cameron Thomas, and then 4 points for Jack Brown. For ADM, 2 players in double figures. Vince Benetti was tough inside. He had 15 points. Adam Bright, 10 points in the first half. He ended up with 13. 7 points for Brevin Dahl. 6 apiece for Ryland Stein-Smith and Grant Reichnovsky. And then 3 points, the big three-pointer late there, for Bennett Holmberg. So we're going to be joined by Aaron Pelzer here soon. But first we got to take a look at the Greg Young Chevrolet radio key play and player of the game for Norwalk. And our key play of the game, it was a nice backdoor play. Well, actually, we'll go with the 7-point play early in the ball game. I believe it was Aiden Harder scoring, and then there was a steal, and then they got the ball back. Reddick Bourne hit a 3 and was fouled and turned into a 4-point play. So a 7-point possession in the first half for Norwalk. Put them up 6 at the time. Eventually, they would need all of those points as ADM came back. Then Norwalk rallied late. So that's your play of the game. And your player of the game tonight for the Warriors. I think we're going to go with Aiden Harder just because of the second half that he had. He had all 10 of his points there, a big three-pointer during the comeback, some tough shots inside as well. So player of the game goes to Aiden Harder. That's been our Greg Young Chevrolet radio key play and player of the game. Let Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk go the extra mile for you with award-winning customer service, thousands of vehicles to choose from, and always here community care. Greg Young Chevrolet in Norwalk. And we're going to be joined now by Norwalk head coach Aaron Pelzer. And I guess going into tournament play, you need to be tested, and you certainly were tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I felt like they played really well, and they were the tougher mentally and physically tougher than us all night long for the most part. But I think with heading into the postseason, that was probably really good for us. It's kind of maybe a little bit of the best of both worlds for us, because I think it will serve as a little bit of a wake-up call as far as how ready we have to be to play every night. But we still snuck out with a win. So, yeah, I feel a little bit of relief right now.
You were down 4 going to the final quarter, but fairly quickly you turned that into a 5-point lead. How proud of you of the team there on that comeback effort, and what do you think was the difference there in the fourth quarter?
Well, we got some stops, and then got some rebounds after the stops. I just thought there were a lot of times tonight where the ball was bouncing there, and they just were quicker to the ball. And down the stretch, we were able to go get a couple that were pretty important down the stretch, and hit a couple of big threes that kind of sparked that run. But credit to our guys, we kept battling. We weren't at our best tonight, but we did execute some things down the stretch to get us good looks at the rim, and you know, we fought through it. That's all that matters tonight, I guess.
Vince Benetti, a physical player down in there for ADM. I thought he kind of took Carlson off of his position a few times. He wasn't able to, on those turnaround shots, he was maybe just a little more off balance, a little more fade away to it. You did some things there, I thought, in the second half to get him better looks, running him off some curls and things like that.
Yeah, he was a physical matchup for us, and I thought more than anything he hurt us on the offensive boards, especially in the first half. But yeah, he definitely, when he bumped you, you felt it, and I think that bothered Braden a little bit early. He did go to a little bit more of his played on the perimeter and slashed to the hoop a little bit versus just posting up, and that got him some good looks at some crucial moments for us tonight.
And then Aiden Harder, you sat him with 2 fouls for a lot of that first half. You know, that's kind of what you'll often do when a guy gets 2 early fouls like that. But his impact, I thought, was really felt there in the second half. He scored 10 of your points, and you're just a better team with Aiden Harder out there.
That's the understatement of the year right there. No, we're so much better, and that's just something that's going to have to come with maturity for Aiden. Our energy is better. We play better basketball. Our movement's better. But he has a tendency to be a little jumpy on the defensive end, and that's something we got to work through, because, like you said, we are way better when he's on the floor, and in the second half he was a pretty big part of what we did.
So the sub-state brackets came out yesterday. You're the number 1 seed in sub-state 1. Sioux City East is the number 2 seed. You finish as the number 6 ranked team in 4A. East is 10th. Other teams in the district, Sioux City West, Sioux City North, Johnston, Council Bluffs, Thomas Jefferson. So you'll have a first-round bye. You'll get the winner of Sioux City West and Sioux City North. I guess first thoughts on that.
You know, we were excited. Like when the state said they were going to do things a little bit differently, you know, I still had in the back of my mind what if question. So it was nice just to know we were rewarded for our season. That being said, we have a whole new kind of thing to deal with having a little bit of extra time off that we're not used to. So we'll have to figure something out with that. Obviously, there's a lot of good teams in the bracket. Sioux City West has, I know they've beaten North a couple times this year. They have a couple of really good players, good athletic scorers. And then on the other side of the bracket, I kind of look, it's going to be Johnston or Sioux City East. I think they're both really good teams. We had a couple coaches watching some film over the weekend, just kind of prepping a little bit, and we'll see. It's exciting, though. It's exciting to be in this position, and we'll see if we can't play like we need to prove something every night.
And you got one more regular season game to go with Dowling Catholic. Don't know if that's going to get played Thursday night the way it sounds, but I'm guessing you'll find a way to get that game in.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that, but we did reach out to Dowling, and if we don't play Thursday, they're willing to play Friday. I was a little concerned just because they don't have a first-round bye as to whether they'd want to play Friday and again Tuesday, but I guess that's kind of the rhythm of the season anyway. So we're excited to go get a chance to prove ourselves on either Thursday or Friday.
All right, Coach. Well, a nice comeback win by your team tonight to win it by 3. Look forward to seeing how you do against Dowling on Friday, and then you'll have a little time off, and it'll be tournament time.
Yep, it's the best time of the year. It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's all at once. So we'll be ready to go.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Mike.
That was Norwalk head basketball coach Aaron Pelzer. We'll take one more break here on 94.3 KNIA. Be back to wrap it up after this.
Provides family medicine for people of all ages in Norwalk and the surrounding area. Conveniently located at 801 Colonial Circle and open Monday through Thursday 7:30 to 5:30 and Fridays 7:30 to 5, Unity Point Clinic Norwalk can provide a variety of services for your physical, emotional, and mental health needs, such as routine checkups, immunizations, annual physical exams, and other preventative care. When it comes to your health, trust the professionals at Unity Point Clinic in Norwalk.
At Harvey's Automotive and Machine in Norwalk, your CarQuest Auto Parts team members are here to ensure you get the right parts the first time. Their stores offer a variety of free services and convenient hours to help make your life easier and your driving experience as smooth as possible. At Harvey's Automotive, customer service is driven by independent owners who are passionate about delivering excellence in everything they do. Harvey's Automotive is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School athletics, and they would like to wish all the Warrior teams good luck.
RE/MAX Precision of Norwalk is ready to help lead the search for your next home. RE/MAX Precision is a premier upscale real estate firm specializing in new construction, residential, and commercial real estate in central Iowa. Their mission is to provide a better type of service for both the realtor and clientele through the use of technology, agent experience, and exceptional market knowledge. Contact RE/MAX Precision today at 515-201-4203. RE/MAX Precision of Norwalk is also a proud supporter of Norwalk High School athletics, and they want to wish the Warrior student athletes and teams an outstanding school year.
Hey, Grandpa, how have you kept Grandma so happy all these years?
I always remember the important times, like her birthday, and you better believe I always send my sugar flowers on Valentine's Day.
But, Grandpa, aren't flowers kind of old-fashioned?
Sonny, you'll realize some things just don't go out of style. So do the right thing and get your special lady some flowers for Valentine's Day. And I know the perfect spot. Bellflower Florist and Gifts.
In Norwalk?
Yes, at Bellflower Florist and Gifts in Norwalk, you can't go wrong.
And back here on 94.3 KNIA, Mike Effner and Chris Larson going to close it out here for you. Good ball game tonight. Excellent test for Norwalk going into tournament play with just one game left in the regular season.
Excellent test for both of them, right? You know, and I told you, I think you might hear some noise from this ADM team. I was just talking to Mr. Bright and Tim, and he was telling me they just beat Denison, and then it'll set up a showdown with Webster City, who will be the top seed in that area. But you know, if you're ADM, you're feeding off, hey, we can beat anybody if we can come in and play a Norwalk team like that.
If they play like that and shoot like that and execute on offense the way they were tonight, they can hang with a lot of 3A teams.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough out.
So Norwalk survives it tonight, 53-50 over ADM. They improved to 17-3. They'll play Dowling Thursday or Friday. We think it might be postponed on Thursday.
Snow day.
Chris is hoping for a snow day, but one way or another, they'll get that game in.
We'll be tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night is going to be me and Steve.
You and Steve, maybe I'll just drop in a little bit.
Yeah,
what do you think? We can.
You could be a halftime guest,
yeah,
too.
halftime guest, kind of put a little insight in there and see what we're all seeing.
I think that game will be on 94.3 KNIA again, but we'll post that for you and let you know where you can listen. It'll be the Norwalk girls at Bondurant Farrar to take on the Blue Jays in the first round of girls regional play.
Love it.
Thanks for listening tonight. For Chris Larson, this is Mike Effner. Thanks for listening. Join us again tomorrow night.
Thanks for tuning in to this exclusive presentation of Live